Yeah, let me go to my screen. That one. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, स्क्रीन शो हो रहा है मेरा?
हाँ हो रहा है अभी।
ये था to build a Docker image using Jenkins pipeline and push it to ECR.
ECR,
वाला
what
था।
is ECR?
हाँ, Elastic Container Registry, AWS सर्विस प्रोवाइड
Okay,
करती है, AWS
okay.
क्लाउड
So
आर्टिफैक्ट
means
स्टोर करने के लिए।
for this means you have to just means make as means passwordless communication between AWS means whatever you are saying, because I have just listen EC2
हाँ
instance.
हाँ, with your
So if
account
yeah,
ID and
it's just like Docker Hub, right?
yes, correct.
Yes, yeah, I got it your point. So for that means you have to means log in into your you have to register your own private registry in place of Docker Hub. You have to means
Yes.
create your network registry on your Jenkins server. Okay,
Hmm.
so that once you are pushing the image, so it will pick the path or URL of your private registry. So the
Yeah.
private registry can be on your ECR, or can be on your Azure artifact. Means whatever the registry URL, you have to give your URL.
Hmm. And there are some commands which we have to follow to
Yeah,
log in and
commands
push.
is basically these are the commands like firstly you have to means build the image. This is the first command. After that means and one more focus means one you should focus the tag for every image should be different.
Sorry.
The tag of every image means once we are building a Docker image, we are defining a tag. Okay, so that tag should be different for each image, so that once you are
Hmm.
uploading the image, the versioning should be maintained.
task.
Okay. Actually, yeah. Yesterday, हम लोग discuss कर रहे थे regarding we were discussing this tag part, right? So, tag actually what pipeline I followed sample project.
Mhm.
Here they have given the tag as latest. Okay,
Right.
is image tag they have given latest. So if
Mhm.
you want to do it in real time or something, are we including the timestamp there, or how we are maintaining the latest tag, or are we including
Yeah,
some
yeah.
number at
For that means
beginning?
here they have like defined the environment variable, right? Or
Yes.
like means ECR repo name और everything I have just told you means इन्होंने सारी चीजें डिफाइन कर दी कि AWS का आपको अकाउंट देना पड़ेगा, उसका रेपो पाथ देना पड़ेगा, नेम देना पड़ेगा रेपो का, उसमें आप अपलोड करोगे। अब आगे टैग की बात है। टैग आपको हर बार न्यू टैग चाहिएगा, क्योंकि हर बार आप लेटेस्ट यूज नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि वो सेम नेम से हो जाएगा, राइट?
Correct.
इन दैट केस आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप या तो बिल्ड आईडी का यूज कर सकते हो, राइट, फॉर द सेम प्रोजेक्ट, like you
Okay.
are creating a pipeline for backend code. Okay, तो आपने
Hmm.
बैकएंड कोड के लिए जब पाइपलाइन क्रिएट की है, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो कि बैकएंड कोलन बिल्ड आईडी, ये प्री डिफाइंड वेरिएबल होता है जेनकिन के अंदर। तो
Okay.
जब भी आप न्यू बिल्ड करोगे, तो वो आईडी आपकी हमेशा चेंज होगी हर बिल्ड में। इससे क्या रहेगा कि आपको है ना कभी भी सेम नेम नहीं आएगा, अनटिल अनलेस आप एक ही नाम से दो प्रोजेक्ट नहीं बनाते हो तो। बट मोस्टली हम एक ही नाम के दो प्रोजेक्ट नहीं बनाते हैं, या दो जॉब्स नहीं बनाते हैं जेनकिंस में। हम क्या करते हैं, जैसे बैकएंड है, बैकएंड से पहले प्रोजेक्ट का कुछ एलियास दे देते हैं कि अगर कोई प्रोजेक्ट हमारा किसी लाइक चैटिंग से रिलेटेड है, तो उसमें हम चैटिंग का कुछ एलियास शॉर्ट फॉर्म दे देंगे, देन बैकएंड डाल देते हैं, तो वो एक आपका जॉब नेम हो गया। ठीक है, तो आप उसके अंदर भी उसको कॉल कर सकते हो कि जॉब नेम कोलन बिल्ड आईडी। बिल्ड आईडी आपकी रहेगी 1 2 3, जितनी बार आप बिल्ड करोगे आपकी चेंज होती रहेगी।
So
इससे क्या
वो
रहेगा, जब भी आप
build
इमेज को
one.
बिल्ड करोगे
Hmm.
डिफरेंट रहेगा नहीं।
एक मिनट में ये एक्चुअली करके देख सकती हूँ कि अगर 5 मिनट्स तो सबको डेमो हो जाएगा, बिकॉज मेरा जेनकिंस ओपन ही है।
ओके,
1 मिनट। इसका आइडिया है। कैसे हो गया? ये पाइपलाइन है, ओके। एंड ये इसका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है, सो लेट्स गो हियर। जैसे ये मैंने लेटेस्ट बंद किया, तो आप जैसे मैं इसको दे दूं ECR को।
आप ये ECR, उसके बाद आपको देना है इसमें क्या ना, यहाँ पे मत दीजिए आप है, ठीक है ना। आपको यहाँ पे देने की जरूरत ही नहीं है।
तो फिर
आप इसमें से हटा दीजिए इसको, मीन्स ये आप जो आपने वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया है इमेज टैग, इसको हटा दीजिए।
ओके।
ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है हमें इसकी, हमें रिक्वायर्ड मीन्स हमें रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं है। नीचे आप जहाँ इमेज बिल्ड कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे आ जाइए।
अच्छा, यहाँ पे मैं यूज कर रही हूँ इमेज टैग, मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा।
इमेज टैग को आपको जरूरत ही नहीं है। आप एक काम कीजिए, यहाँ पे आप डाल दीजिए और डॉलर, उसके बाद आपका बिल्ड आईडी।
सेमी ब्रैकेट, ये सेमी व्हाट यू कॉल इट, पैरेंथेसिस के अंदर।
या आप कह मीन्स वो इन बिल्ड है, तो आप में इसमें कैप्स में बिल्ड आईडी। सॉरी, इसके आपके बिल्ड और आईडी के बीच में अंडरस्कोर रहेगा, राइट।
और ये कर्ली ब्रेसेस में ही रहेगा।
हाँ,
एक मिनट रुको, मैं इसको कंट्रोल V जहाँ जहाँ भी है वहाँ कॉपी करना पड़ेगा ना।
just a minute, you are why you are calling this in docker image equal to docker build, means you are using docker build।
हाँ, डॉकर पाइपलाइन, डॉकर
या
बोलते हैं उसको।
या डॉकर पाइपलाइन आप यूज कर रहे हो, इसलिए आपने इसको
प्लगइन यूज किया था, डॉकर पाइपलाइन का प्लगइन।
ठीक है।
यहाँ पर है ना, अभी मेरे को एक डाउट और आ गया इधर। वी हैव रिटन, एक मिनट में करती हूँ। तो देखो, कर्ली ब्रेसेस के अंदर वी हैव रिटन दिस इमेज टैग, राइट, एंड आई एम राइटिंग इट सिंपली। दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस होता है?
दोनों सेम ही चीज है। आपका एक चीज, ये चीज तब यूज होती है जब आप एको कमांड यूज करते हो। दो चीजें होती है, एको जब आप यूज करते हो तो वो सीधा प्रिंट करता है आपके मैसेज को, बट जब आप एको में डॉलर लगा के उसके अंदर अगर कोई कमांड या कुछ डिफाइन करते हो, तब वो आपकी कमांड को एग्जीक्यूट करता है।
अच्छा,
हाँ, तो आप इसमें ये चीज हटा भी दोगे, आप हटा दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है एक बार, तो आपका डाउट क्लियर हो जाएगा। आप बिल्ड आईडी के पास से आप हटा दीजिए ये जो कर्ली ब्रैकेट है।
एक मिनट रुको, ये भी बिल्ड आईडी प्रिंट होगी। एक तो मेरे ना कंट्रोल Z, मैं यहाँ से बिल्ड आईडी कॉपी करती हूँ, सिर्फ बिल्ड आईडी कीवर्ड।
बट आपको सेम ही रखना पड़ेगा। अगर इमेज जहाँ पे जो दे रहे हो, जैसे कि वहां पे अगर कर्ली ब्रैकेट यूज कर रहे हो तो यहाँ पे भी यूज करनी पड़ेंगे, एल्स वहां से भी हटा दीजिए आप।
कहाँ? एक सेकेंड,
ऊपर जो डॉकर इमेज का हमने दिया है ना साथ में।
अच्छा, वो भी हटा दो। ठीक है, मैं ना रिप्लेस करती जाती हूँ और यहाँ पर भी हटा दूँ, है ना, एवरीवेयर आई एम रिमूविंग देम।
या
डॉलर भी हटा दिया था मैंने। This one, now we go next.
हाँ, अभी आप इसको बिल्ड कर सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
Okay, and we are not using it anywhere else. Just a minute to confirm. Okay, let me save and apply. Save. Build now. Okay. It succeeded. Or I should go to ECR to check what what kind of image it has created tag. Inner history. I have to go inside. 8. It was build number 8.
Yes.
और अगर change रहेगा then it will come in 2 rows if I make some change at that image.
तो आप जितनी भी बार बिल्ड करोगे आपका बिल्ड नंबर चेंज रहेगा। तो बिल्ड नंबर आपका चेंज रहेगा तो उसके साथ में क्या नाम है, आपका नेम अपने आप ही डिफरेंट हो जाएगा, क्योंकि एक वर्ड भी आपका नेम को डिफरेंट कर देता है, राइट।
हम्म।
सो बस आपको भी रियल एनवायरनमेंट में भी जब यूज करना है तो जॉब का नेम आप डिफरेंट रखना है। अगर आप मल्टीपल जॉब रन कर रहे हैं तो उनका नेम ओबियसली डिफरेंट रहेगा, तो उनके
हाँ।
साथ में हम बिल्ड आईडी एज यूज कर सकते हैं।
ओके।
देन एक आपका एक और ऑप्शन रहता है इसमें कि आप इसमें क्या कर सकते हैं कि इसमें जो गिट की कमिट आईडी है उसको भी कॉल कर सकते हैं।
अच्छा वो।
हाँ, तो वो आपको कॉल करना होता है, वो आप अगर कॉल करना चाहें तो वो भी कॉल कर सकते हैं। बट उसमें फिर ये रहेगा कि आपको लेटेस्ट देखने के लिए थोड़ा सा चेक करना पड़ेगा रिस्पेक्टिवली। या तो इसमें अगर मैंने ईसीआर कभी यूज नहीं किया है, अगर
ओके।
इसमें अपडेटेड फाइल पहले दिखाता है तो आपको इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर देगा। बट अगर ये टाइम नहीं दिखाता है कि कौन सी फाइल कब आपके इस रजिस्ट्री में आई है, देन आपको
नहीं,
मैच
हाँ
करना पड़ेगा।
टाइम दिखा रहा है।
हम्म,
अपडेटेड टाइम, हाँ पता नहीं, क्योंकि मैं एक्चुअली फाइल में चेंजेस नहीं कर रही हूँ ना, तो
हम्म,
विदाउट एनी चेंजेस सेम इमेज ही रख रहा है, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि यहाँ पे कहीं पे मैंने एक्चुअली देखा था नो चेंज है, जेनकिंस में देखा था,
हम्म,
वहाँ वो स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन करता है। बिल्ड हिस्ट्री में जाएंगे अपन, नहीं एक मिनट, जॉब में जाएंगे, यहाँ पे नो चेंजेस करके मेंशन कर रहा है ना हर जगह।
वो चेंजेस फिर आपका ये है ना कि आपके पास कोई नया सोर्स कोड
फाइल में
आपके
चेंज
पास
करना
नहीं फैच
पड़ेगा।
होके नहीं आया है। अगर आपके पास सोर्स कोड फैच होके आता तो वो फैच करता। वो नो चेंजेस यहाँ पे इसलिए दिखा रहा है कि आप एग्जिस्टिंग कोड को ही बार बार बिल्ड किए जा रहे हो।
ओके। मुझे एक चीज और सीखना है कि मतलब एवरी टाइम वी से कि जॉब ट्रिगर होगा व्हेन देयर वुड बी अ चेंज इन द गिटहब,
राइट।
ठीक है। तो हम उसके लिए एससीएम पॉलिंग ऑप्शन यूज करते हैं ना, समथिंग हियर,
गिट
पर वो।
गिट हुक ट्रिगर, गिट हब हुक ट्रिगर यूज करते हैं। पोल एससीएम
अच्छा।
हम यूज नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि पोल एससीएम क्या रहेगा, पोल एससीएम आपका एवरी 5 और 10 मिनट्स में जब आप टाइम डिफाइन करते हो या
हम्म।
एवरी सेकंड या एवरी मिनट में जाएगा और गिट के पास और जाके चेक करेगा कि उसमें के पास कोई न्यू कमिट आया है या नहीं आया है। सो
ओके।
वो एक बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस नहीं रहती है कि एवरी टाइम जेनकिन की तरफ से एक ट्रिगर जाए गिट की तरफ कि एनी न्यू कमिट। सो इसका मैंने
अच्छा।
पहले भी एग्जाम्पल दिया था कि दो चीजें होती हैं ऑफिस में। या तो आप हर 5 मिनट में मैनेजर से जाके पूछो कि सर मेरे लिए कोई काम आया, सर मेरे लिए कोई काम आया। तो वो तो बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस नहीं होती है, क्योंकि आपको भी पता है कि अगर आपके लिए कोई काम आएगा तो मैनेजर अपने आप उठ के आके आपको बता देगा या आपको बुला लेगा।
हम्म।
तो सिमिलर रहता है, ये पोल एससीएम आपका पहली अप्रोच रहती है जिसमें आप पूछने जा रहे हो, और गिट हब हुक ट्रिगर आपका सेकंड अप्रोच रहती है जिसमें
गिटहब
गिट हब
बता रहा
आपको जेनकिन को बताएगा कि मेरे पास न्यू कमिट आया, आप बिल्ड स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं।
है। अच्छा, तो इफ आई विल चेक दिस वन एवरी टाइम आई मेक अ न्यू, यू नो, क्या बोलते हैं वर्जन, मतलब एवरी टाइम आई पुश अ न्यू कोड, वो ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल रन।
Yeah, means once you configure your repo, means you will log in on your GitHub account and you will go to the repo setting. That can be master or any dev repo or any feature repo.
हम्म।
Means whatever repo you will choose, in the setting of that repo, you will do setting of webhook trigger by providing Jenkins URLs. Okay. And
ओके।
after that, whenever there will be any new commit in that specific repo, then it will automatically start build.
ओके।
Yeah, hello. Actually,
Yes.
actually, I am getting also one problem that repository URL is means invalid variable. Can you please, if you want, I can show you the screen if it is possible for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
लेट मी
Okay.
स्टॉप इट
Yeah.
1 मिनट। यार
Just okay. Are you able to see my screen? This console error.
Yes,
Simply,
just a minute.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying one or more variable has some issues in their values repository URL. So, can you just open your pipeline?
Open what EC and
No, no, no. Means in the Jenkins, have you configured your pipeline?
okay.
So,
Pipeline.
I just want to see that pipeline.
Okay, pipeline. All right.
Just click on Jenkins Docker,
Yeah. Edit.
configure, and pipeline.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, you have mentioned repository URL.
This one.
Just a minute. Means repo name Jenkins Docker. Okay.
చెప్పండి సార్. అయింది సార్. అసెస్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు సార్, ఫినిష్ చేసాము గోపి హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని. బట్ కోడింగ్ అవుట్పుట్ రాలేదు.
So sorry. Yes, yes.
కోడింగ్
Yes.
వాళ్ళు అసెస్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు, వాళ్ళు ఏం లేదు.
What are you doing currently now?
వాళ్ళు డిస్కనెక్ట్ అయిపోయారు.
Disturbance is coming.
మానిటర్ చేస్తూనే ఉన్నారు. సో
Just mute. I think Sri Lakshmi.
Sri Lakshmi, can you mute, please?
Yeah, I think she is muted. Yeah, Ajay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So means what are you are doing? You are calling variable while defining a variable. Okay. Repository URL is you are defining a variable, and
Okay.
inside that you are again calling a variable.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So means I don't know if you have the account ID, then why you are making is it as a variable, right? So for the means if you want to use the variable, then you should mention AWS underscore account underscore ID as the variable, not the value of that variable.
Okay, like just in this, I think. Okay.
Just understand variable you are defining is left side is key and right side is value. Okay. When you are calling any variable, then you have to just use the key. Okay, so that it will call the value during calling the variable. Understand? So your key is AWS underscore account underscore ID. So in repository URI, you should call AWS underscore account in caps. You have defined in caps.
Okay.
Okay. And use dollar as well. You are already defining a variable. So in place of 777 means in place of this number, you should means mention the variable you are calling.
Okay.
So in place of 777 is the value of your AWS account ID.
Mm-hmm.
So in place of that account I means you should use AWS account ID, so that it will call your account ID 777. Okay.
This one.
Underscore ID, sorry.
Count underscore ID. All right. This one.
Yeah, you have defined means in the first line, right?
Okay.
So now this will call your value 777.
Okay. All right. Then will you
Understand?
Yeah,
Similarly, whatever means whenever and whatever variable you are using, you should use dollar and then the key. Key is the name. Means account AWS underscore account underscore ID is your name, and 777 is the value.
Okay.
So by defining the name, you are calling the value.
Okay.
Okay. So every time you're using the variable, so you should call the key only. It will automatically pick the
Value.
value of that key.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. So now this will work. I
Yeah,
think
this will work. You can try it.
just
Hey
I
Ajay,
think it's not a complete URL of your ECR.
no. It's
Just a minute.
okay.
Yeah, Monia, you have also set AWS means yeah,
Yeah,
repository URL.
right.
So
Right. Just let him know how to set it.
Okay, AWS repository URL. Huh, uh, shall I ping mine here? We can easily compare. What do you say?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and one more thing, like in this repository URL, like repository URL value is there in ECR repository, right? So is it not the repository URL same we have to use? Like if I go to here and I just use this value, actually I am just saying. So why? So when I this is URL, right? This one.
Yes.
So I just think I. Huh?
You
Uh,
what you did? You just means using variable in place of account ID. You are using the account ID as a variable.
Okay, so
Okay.
I don't have to put dollar in front of that, and this will work. I think. Is it?
Yeah.
yeah,
So you can just check the message sent by Ammonia.
yeah. I think this has been done because the person, right, the YouTuber showed, he gave a generalized expression, right? So
Yes.
we will change our value into the variables, and it should work fine, right?
Yeah.
No,
Means
but it.
always means if you are using variable, always call only key. The
Mhm.
key you will call in the variable, then automatically it will pick up the value. Okay.
You try to write this line, then if it works, it would be easy.
No, but
Yeah. This
it
is now just yes, just check your scenario. You are using a dollar sign before your account ID. Okay.
yeah.
But your means account ID 777 has no value right now in your defined variables.
Okay.
So means if you don't understand, under the environment, we are defining the variables.
Okay.
Okay, so that we can use these variables in various steps,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Uh,
So here you have defined a variable AWS underscore account is your variable. AWS underscore default is your variable. Image underscore repo is your variable.
Right.
Image underscore tag is your variable.
Uh,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Once you are calling image underscore tag
Okay. Okay.
any of the step, then it will take the value latest
Hmm.
and paste that latest value on that in place of that variable
Right.
you have called. Okay.
Right. I.
okay.
I. Yeah.
One more thing, Yash, right? If
Right.
you're moving ahead with this, just remove these curly braces from the start and the end because
In
we are
this.
using direct values, right? Yeah, and from the end.
In this. So this should work. I think.
Yeah, it should work
It
now.
should work because we are not using variables, so that dollar AWS account, curly brace AWS account ID and the curly brace close, it replaces it with that 720
Okay.
our account ID number. Now check it.
So yes, I means really want to suggest you to means learn about the variables.
Yeah. Of course. Means actually, I am just starting. I just you means this was my first assignment only. I and didn't study. So yeah, of course.
Yeah, because variable is the most important part of any script.
Okay. All
It
right.
failed.
No, it's running.
Okay. No,
It's
it failed.
okay.
Yes.
855. Just a minute. Can you just open the console output?
Console out.
No. Just scroll down. Click on 16th. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's not latest. Just go back and refresh your Janki.
Jenkins refresh.
Yes, refresh it. Now go back. Okay, here it is showing 3:25 p.m. and here it is showing.
So this is the latest build actually.
Okay, latest build. Okay, no issue. Just click on this.
Which thing? 16th number?
Yes, 16 number. Then
Okay.
console output.
So loud.
Building an image, skipped earlier failure, cloning git due to earlier failure, variable. Just a minute.
Cloning it.
So, one more thing. Have you installed Git on this Jenkins server?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think he does not install or install that plugin of Git.
Yeah, I think you have not installed Git or you have not installed plugin of Git.
No, like Git I have installed, but do I have to install it in like home directory, or I can make it any directory and then install
Yeah,
it?
it can be in any directory. Can you just type a command which Git?
Yes, this is the server, and I think which Git.
Okay. And can you just check whether you have installed the plugin or not?
Plugin. Where can I check?
Go to dashboard,
Dashboard.
manage Jenkins, then plugins, manage plugins, right side third option. And here just means no, it's update. Just click on installed and type git. No, you have not installed, I think.
This Git client plugin. Which one? No, this is.
Can you just means scroll up?
Scroll down.
Up. Click on available.
Which one?
Available.
Available. All right.
Yes, you can do one more thing. Log in through Jenkins user and then try any git command. If it is working, that should be working.
Jenkins user in EC2.
Yeah, in EC2.
So like
First do sudo -i. It will go to my root.
Sure.
Because every command is running here through Jenkins user.
Okay.
Not the EC2.
Huh? This one? No?
Yeah, sudo
I then
and enter.
and
Now su Jenkins.
No.
No.
so then so what next command I have to run? Is it like
Jenkins user is not available in this machine.
So yes, understand this thing. When you are executing any command from Jenkins GUI, means from the web server of Jenkins, then it automatically pick the username as Jenkins. It will execute every command from Jenkins user.
okay?
Okay. So you should create a Jenkins user and give the specific rights in the vi sudo file, and
So
then you
is
can
it Jenkins or Jenkins?
Jenkins. No Jenkins.
Okay, so okay means I have to install. I have to give proper rights to Jenkins user in this EC2 machine. That's why it's not working, is it?
Right.
Okay. So all right. So okay, I will.
One more thing, has the Jenkins user been added to this Docker group? Okay, just 1 minute.
Can you run one command?
Yeah.
cat slash etc slash passwd.
Okay. Slash etc slash password. Okay. I think there is no user you are telling, right? Then
Is there any user with Jenkins? Yeah,
yeah,
there is
this
a
is
user.
There is a user, right? So
yes.
Jenkins.
now go to cat slash,
Okay.
where there we can
And
check, right?
you
If
can
the
do one more thing. You can add this user to sudo's file. Vi sudo.
Sudo vi, I think, right?
Vi sudo.
Okay.
No, vi
No,
sudo.
no, no. Vi sudo.
This one.
It's a combine.
Okay.
Enter. Yeah, here means just scroll down. There will be a root user.
Uh,
Scroll it.
yeah, this one.
Yes, there is a root user. Inside that root user, just mention Jenkins and give all the rights.
Means all equals to all. This one?
Yeah, similar way means as given to your root user.
Okay. Now save.
Yes.
Right. This. I think
Just a minute. Why is not means add user Jenkins. Let's say whether it is
Jenkins or Jenkins
Jenkins
already exists.
already exist. Then change the password. Okay. So passwd Jenkins.
I don't old password. Okay.
Yeah, you can just give the new password.
Okay. Bad password. Okay. Okay.
Now you can
Sudo.
yes, Sue Jenkins. Why it's not switching?
Why this?
Just a minute. No issue. Just means run your pipeline again. Okay, because we have already provided all the rights to the Jenkins.
But plugin is installed and means this
Just a
one.
minute. Git parameter. Git blue ocean. Can you scroll down? Git lab. Git.
I think if Git software is installed in the Jenkins server, then
Yes.
no need of any plugins.
Oh yes. Just
Run the pipeline again.
yes.
Okay.
Again it's failing. Logging into AWS ECR.
PCR.
Just a minute. Just a console output started by a starting pipeline. Jenkins logging into AWS ECR scripts.
Stop deploy.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Okay.
Means it's already failed during logging into ECR. That's why it's unable to cloning the Git. Okay.
Okay.
Just open the means your pipeline.
Pipeline.
Yeah, means go to your pipeline. Just a minute. First stage is AWS ECR Git login password hyphen reason. Yeah, Monia, is that correct way to means for Asia? Can you just check stage 1?
1 minute.
Yes.
Is your region is okay? AP South one.
Yeah, it is okay. It is Bombay region. I will show you.
Yeah,
And can
because
you check
that's why
the
I'm saying, because I'm not using ECR.
AWS account ID? Can you just go to
Yeah,
your
sure.
Amazon?
Yes,
1 minute. We'll match all the comments and open the registry. There we have all these commands already, right?
All right. Just a
Yeah, select the, not like that. Go back. Okay, here also. Select this and view push commands.
see.
So the first command
Okay.
is Docker login. I think you can copy this command of yours, completely copy
Okay.
and go there.
EC2 or Jenkins?
Jenkins,
Jenkins.
Jenkins,
Huh?
Jenkins. Yes. 1 minute. Go down. SH
It's showing Docker login. I think for that Docker also need to be installed. If it is installed, then
AWS PC.
that
Can
should be
you?
the means Jenkins user should be the part of the Docker group.
Yeah, that's what actually have given one more command. Can you check that one? I think it should work.
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
Sudo. I'm trying to add my Jenkins user to the Docker group.
Okay.
Sudo user mode.
So user
Mod
mode.
hyphen a space hyphen a
Hyphen A caps G. It's
space
include. No, no,
okay, we
no.
can include also. Yeah.
You can use hyphen AG without space.
Okay. Which group?
Uh,
Docker. Yeah, and space Jenkins is your user. Okay. Then 1 minute you have to restart Jenkins and Docker both.
Jenkins and Docker. Okay. Systemctl I should use or like
yeah, systemctl restart Jenkins, restart Docker.
okay. Sudo. I also want to know like some command starts with systemctl and some like with service. Is it like how can we know? Sometimes
There is a means two type of services you are using to start the any application or software. If you are defining your services in init D directory under etc, then it will start with your service. And if you are defining your application service in systemd directory, then it will start with systemctl.
Okay, there is one more. Do the daemon reload as well. That command also. Systemctl daemon daemon hyphen reload. No, with no space.
okay.
Hyphen reload. daemon. That's I think it's daemon.
DAEM.
That's it. Yeah. Just try this.
Okay.
Done. I think you should refresh, right, Ajay? Or
Yes.
yeah,
Now go to the Jenkins server.
yeah, Jenkins.
I should go to on a Jenkins server.
Yes. Refresh that server again.
Should I
So
build
have you pasted the same command you have copied from the ECR?
ECR? No. That was
Yeah.
no command actually. Please.
No. Yes. This command.
Data
I
I have
got,
Just
I got
yes.
one thing there. Can you go to Jenkins? Again, what is wrong is if you're using AP South one, right? Remove dollar and curly braces. Or instead of AP South one, use your AWS default reason variable. So
Okay,
what
This
we have changed.
this
it can be changed means he can directly copy paste that command from the ECR.
That also can be done, but this
Yeah,
problem I
just
have
copy that command from the ECR and paste it here.
like which 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 exact
ECR, this command, yeah, it's a complete command. Just copy it.
Okay.
and in the first stage under sh, just paste your command here.
Is it that in may I know like in that tutorial is it are the commands right in that?
Yes, now you have pasted. Just a minute. Yes, use these things. Okay.
Then
Now at the end, have you means
again, everywhere it is the same problem. Variables and value are used with dollar curly braces. I think
Yes.
so.
yes,
Like,
yes. Can you just tell me from where you
yeah,
have
this
learned
one,
this?
basically,
Hmm.
you know,
Correct,
this
correct, correct.
URL was given, and I
Hmm.
just in this.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. That's why you are okay. Here is already means you have not copy paste this thing. You you have improvised this by your understanding. They
Uh,
have give you correct pipeline, but you have modified by yourself,
no means actually I just put in
right?
the value.
Because like that they are calling AWS underscore account underscore ID. You have to paste this similarly, but you have used your mind and paste the value of that ID.
Acha, acha.
Similarly, they are
Okay,
calling a AWS account region, and again you have pasted the value of account region.
okay, okay,
Okay,
okay, okay. So in the
so you have improvised this pipeline. That's why you are failing.
oh, okay. Means
Okay.
I have to just these four values I have to fill in. All the pipeline will remain same. Is it?
Yes, and AWS underscore default underscore region is that correct value you are using?
Yeah,
Created AWS ECR container repo region.
exactly. See, you can see the region is AP South one here, right?
No, no, no.
Yes.
In
Yes.
the environment variables, you are calling that.
Yes, do one thing from next. Just try to use the North Virginia as a region, because
Uh,
many of the time Jenkins pipeline is not working on South A, B. Sorry, A and C in Mumbai. I think you use Mumbai region over here, right?
yeah, Mumbai region, right?
Uh,
Or you can run this command in Jenkins server for
Yeah,
any error.
that's one. That's it.
This
Directly
one.
run this command in Jenkins server, right?
Acha, just a minute. Like, may I know which region? Like, is it the correct region or wrong region I'm using?
Yeah, with same reason you just run this command in Jenkins server.
Okay. Like, where could I run this command in
the,
Jenkins? Let's
yes,
try.
yes, yes.
In your
Just
EC2
go to
machine,
pipeline. Go to pipeline.
in your EC2 machine,
EC2
where
machine.
you have Jenkins user. Yeah.
EC2 machine I have to run or in here Jenkins?
No, no, in EC2 you can try first.
Jenkins, I think that was running. In EC2 it is running.
It means it is working.
No, no, no. Means sorry to
But
interrupt you because
there are few
what
next.
he is doing, I
Yeah,
have just understand the point.
further steps are
He
wrong,
is
right, right.
changing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I understood. Here I have to just write in these four things. I have to write, and otherwise I have to
right.
copy the same thing, right?
Yeah, other things you have to just
Okay.
copy similar way, and you
Okay.
can run your pipeline
Yeah,
because you
sure,
are improvising the
sure, sure,
uh,
sure. I understood.
variables. That's why you are failing.
Okay, I understood. I will just try this, and I will come out with in morning session. Just waste the time in this. You can go ahead with other topics also.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I will not available in the morning session. I have only time in the evening session. That's all. Okay,
Okay.
now so you can discuss with uh, other person, and if you will stuck in the morning session as well, you
Yeah.
can just share the screenshot. I will definitely reply on WhatsApp or Telegram group.
Okay, Ajay. Thank you for this, and I will definitely try it in night today, and will update you in the morning what happened with this. I understood your point.
Yes,
I wanted to ensure that like in this default region I have to write my ECR repository which is AP South one, right? This one,
yes.
right? So okay, I will try it and definitely update. You can just go ahead with other topics or other problems if we are facing in the group. That's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Ajay, can you repeat that thing? Actually, I just missed out that like some commands are working in system CTL and some as
System CTL and all.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So means when you are defining your services, like there is X start or X stop. You are defining your particular service and give the directory path of your scripts from where it will start or stop. So that file you have to use. You can use means in two ways. Either you can define in initd directory under etc. Okay, and there will be another directory etc and system and systemd. Okay, so both directory are used for starting the services. So if you are using initd, then it will use service start or stop. Sorry, service, the name of the service and start. Okay, like service Jenkins start or service git start or service ssd start. If you are pasting your service file into systemd folder or directory under etc, then it will start with systemctl. Okay, so we can say that if you are means start your application with uh, systemd process, then you have to paste your service file of that application into systemd directory.
Okay. Okay. And okay, that is good. And actually, I also want to know if anybody knows like what is the difference. Actually, there are many commands for memory, consumption of Linux servers. So I am being confused in like what exactly that this df minus h command and what is proc mem info, and these three commands gives the same result, but they are not means exact. There some difference. So I just want to know, like, if anybody can tell me the difference between df minus h, mem, and proc mem info, and one more command, I think, for memory usage.
There are lots of commands. I mean, so you can use df minus h, you can use df hyphen hs, df hyphen bhs, then free hyphen h. And means for these commands, if you want to know the difference, then it's easiest way to means you can just get the output of different machine with different commands. Okay, don't use free server. Means if you are creating an EC2 instance and you are not running any process or application over that instance, then the output will be same. Okay, for means mem and you are saying df hyphen h because they are not using any process right now, any application. So if you want to check the difference between each command, so you have to use two different servers which are running, which are means where different applications are running. Now on that servers you can use all the commands regarding the memory.
Okay, so like, yeah, I understood. Like in this machine already Jenkins and Docker is running. So like, in this df minus hm shows here, like this is, this is used is 3832, right? And this proc mem info is showing uh, this is something different memory. So like I'm
No,
not.
it's not a different memory. The df hyphen h is showing you in a
Device storage.
readable format. Okay, and proc mem info showing in kbs. Okay.
Okay, so okay, so I can convert it in MB, and then also it is.
No. Just listen one more thing. Means if you are using df hyphen h, it is showing only about the hard disk you have attached. Means you are using how much GB space for storing the data. Like it's 8 GB is in T2 micro. Okay, and proc memory is giving the information about your free main memory and swap memory, swap cache, all these details. Understand?
Okay, so like in disk we have means main memory and buffer memory or swap memory, and is it like
Proc
three?
mem info is your RAM space, and df-h gives you your hard disk space. That's it.
Okay,
You
this
can
is
use,
RAM,
you
right?
can, yeah, if you want to see that, you use free-h. It will give you the same memory information as proc mem info. So, which is the RAM usage.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
what I was like. Okay, this is RAM actually.
this is RAM. Whereas df-kh or df-u,
Yes.
whatever you use, that will df disk free or disk like that. Disk space. That is a hard disk space. This is free mem info is a RAM space. That's it. Okay.
Okay, so is it like free HM will give you the information about C drive in Windows as like, and
That
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 will give.
hyphen HM, all these are the options. You can use
Yeah,
many
sure.
options.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
if you give the free hyphen G, it will give you in gigabytes.
Yeah, of course I know that. So like, is it like same like free will give you as in Windows of the C program where the main boot where the main BIOS is installed, main system is installed, and my computer will give you the whole disk drive. Is it like the same thing? If I
I think you can consider like that, but
you
this
can
is
con-
just a RAM space. Okay.
yeah, sure.
RAM.
And we like all our programs are not stored in this RAM space, right? Are these like we install Docker, Jenkins? Then where are these
It's
stored?
basically cache.
In cache.
Yeah, cache. This one only your programs will not be stored here. The cache will be
So
stored.
this space will go.
Yes, that
Re-
will like a cache actually. Like it is not a
uh,
hard disk space to store any information.
Actually, this is a temporary space where the program will run. Normally,
Yeah.
the applications will be installed in the drive. Okay, so that one only like df-h. If you put that, you will see the drive space. But this free space is something like the memory. So whenever any program is running, it will utilize this memory to run the program. So this is a temporary and it's volatile.
okay. So this you are talking about free space or buffer cache space basically.
Free space. So it will run in the free space only.
Uh, okay, and cache is basically the different applications which are using cache in this system. Is it that is being used? For the cache means how it is full, like 353 MB. I am not using any more of applications here. That is what I am asking.
Actually, cache, like talking about the technology wise, I'm not from the platform, but generally speaking, like cache is like improve the performance of the server. So there'll be like the RAM memory as well as the cache memory. So whenever any application is what to say, like if any application that is recently utilized, that can be easily fetched from the cache memory. You got it right. And anything which is saved, okay, that would be from the hard disk, and which is recently utilized, that will be in the cache.
I'll tell you in a layman words. Like for example, you will be having a money. You're going to keep the money in a bank, right? So
Okay.
whereas if you want to utilize the money, suddenly like if you want some money, then you'll keep in your pocket the cash. Things like that. So whenever you need a memory, so running programs will utilize the RAM, whereas the remaining they will be installed inside the hard disk. However, the runtime environment they are utilizing the cache to speed up the process. Okay.
Right,
So
right. And
memory is RAM is more important than hard disk, because without RAM, your programs will not be running as smooth as uh, anything. Like it will be very slow if you want to run from the hard disk. It won't work actually. So
and
especially that's the reason nowadays you are using what is it? Now you recently come up with different kind of technology, right? We are not using the hard disk in a uh, laptops. We are using SDTs, something like SSDs.
yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah,
SSDs
and
are memories.
yeah, adding to that, like in day-to-day activities, right? Whenever like you are googling, so if you go to www.google.com, the page will open fast. If you go to some if you go to some other, and if you search for it, it will take time to load, because the difference is that the Google will be catched in your memory, and it will the page will come fast. and if you go for the things which is not like explode, it will take time to load. So that is the general difference. You got it right on the catch.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. Yeah. And like one more thing, like I have seen like this and question mark gives you the status of the previous command, right? But it's not working later. So like in script, I have means I just learned that if you can use this to know the status of previous command, so that it can. Means, so does anybody know like this is not working, but echo is this is working. So anybody knows about this?
So means when you are using a variable with echo command, if you are not defining any number, then it will means if you are using in the script, if you are not defining that, it will show the previous. Okay, but if you are defining like echo is calling the previous scenario you have done, right? If you are defining $1, then it will move to one step ahead. Okay, if you are defining $2 in the script echo $2, then it will give you one step ahead, as like you have not received any output right now, right? In echo $1, because after echo you haven't run any command. But in the script we are using these type of scene means sign $1 or $2, just like if you want to give options. Okay, like we are calling someone name, that you have to give your name, then you have to give your ID. Okay, there are two steps once you run the script. Okay, so in the both step you have to just echo $1, then it will come to your what is your name. If you do echo 2, then it will come to what is your ID. Okay, have you
So
got my point?
yeah, means I got your point, but actual I am means just my concern is like in the script, like there was written, I was just studying like if you write here ping and this one, right? And if you want to know whether ping was successful for the last command, then you just use if then else statement, like uh, if this
Yeah, if
dollar,
the ping is not equal to okay, then echo dollar,
yeah, this one,
right? If
right?
ping is equal to okay, then echo 1. Okay, in this scenario it will give two output. If ping is not working, then it will run the previous command. If ping will working, then you are calling echo $1, then it will give you the output of the ping, that this is the TTL or something like that.
Yes, so exactly. Actually, so this self single this command, na, if dollar question mark is giving error, means
You have to means echo it. I told you, if you want to run any command uh, using a variable, because dollar is the sign of variable.
yeah.
Okay, so for that you have to use echo directly. You cannot run a command with dollar sign.
But that was giving error actually. If echo means if echo dollar question mark equals 0, this is also giving error. Means this was not working actually. So I will just so means is it something else we have to write, or like this should work?
No, you are using if there is no
No,
command regarding
no, no.
just a
Yeah,
minute, understand. uh,
yeah.
you are directly using if is not a command. Okay, if is your condition.
Yeah, I am saying I used if then else statement in a loop, means not in a loop, I used if then else, but here I wrote if echo dollar question mark equals 0, then echo okay, but that was not working. Basically that was giving error, that was saying echo.
You can do one thing, you can share your script whatever you have written, then I will check, or we will check, and let you know. Okay.
Okay, okay, we will do it. Means
No
Just
issue means you can share your script in the group, right? So that we
okay.
can understand where is the mistake actually.
Okay, I will share it in. Thank you.
Okay. So tomorrow we can discuss in Git. Then
And the morning session, it.
morning session is the actually classes. Okay. So tomorrow evening session I'm just asking.
So means Ram, we can do one thing. May I know means on which topic tomorrow we have the class in the morning session?
Actually Vivek taking the classes.
So do you don't know the topic he's means currently
Right now he is taking
teaching
classes in Linux.
Linux?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he taking tomorrow as a Linux second row command. I guess.
Real time
Sorry.
project sessions also, and EC2 they are making some EC2 registrations also. Ajinkya actually shared the screen in the morning time.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hmm. So I think tomorrow I think Linux command only, Linux and real time projects also, and someone's definitely they show that how to do the EC2 commands.
Okay. AWS CLI commands.
Hmm.
Okay. So basically, he means recently I just uh, know that there will be two types of opening regarding DevOps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even I have discussed with the one HR. She called me for the interview, and I have asked her means which type of profile you have.
Mm-hmm.
So she told me that DevOps is their profile. So I asked her for the JD, and in the JD they have mentioned most of the things regarding the Linux. So
Okay.
from there, I just understand there are two types of DevOps profile.
Mm.
One is the person is actually working on in the DevOps scenario,
Okay.
and he know the Linux, like the basic Linux required for DevOps engineer, like user management, file management, directory management, or permissions, process management, network management, disk management, and your like nice values. Okay, so I think that's enough for the DevOps engineer. And second is for those company who was just totally looking for automation part. Means DevOps is not the priority. Like our robot automation companies. Okay, so they are looking for DevOps engineer who has admin level of knowledge on the Linux and having a average or decent knowledge on DevOps part.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So before giving any means interview or applying for any job, just ask for the JD what actually they are looking for, right?
Okay.
If they are looking for Linux admin level knowledge, then it's a different path
Mm-hmm.
because the most of the work will be regarding the Linux and bash scripting in place of DevOps profile. And if they are using for means they are asking for DevOps engineer,
Mm.
then in the JD most of the things will be mentioned regarding the DevOps profile.
Okay. So
Okay.
DevOps tools regarding
Yeah, DevOps tools means
Git,
they will just
Git.
ask they will just mention that you have the knowledge you should have good knowledge on Linux or strong knowledge
Mm-hmm.
on Linux. After that they will just ask you about the AWS. You must have a hands-on experience on AWS cloud or Azure cloud or any one of the cloud. And after that there will be some more details about the like IAM user or Lambda functions and S3 buckets regarding the cloud. After that, they will mention the tools like you should have strong knowledge on Git and Docker and CI/CD pipeline using Circle CI or Jenkins. And you should have containerization means strong knowledge on containerization tool like Docker or OpenShift. and there must be orchestration tool like Kubernetes or Docker Swarm. So in the JD, most of the focus will be on the DevOps tool. If there is the most of the focus on the Linux part, that means that will not be job for DevOps engineer. That is for the Linux administrator.
Okay. So tomorrow, which topic we can discuss? Same project or we can discuss?
Tomorrow, sorry, I can't tell because I even don't know tomorrow if I will be available. Then I can join. So any one
Ram,
of them can tell.
Yeah, I'm just asking any one of them. Related
Manju,
things I will share.
I think Manjunath
Like
sir is.
today, I shared the Git and some videos also. So if that possible, then tomorrow we can discuss in Git and some real-time sessions also. If anyone agree, then tell me. Let me know. Hello.
Yeah, yes, Ram.
Okay then.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So tomorrow in the same time,
Yeah,
okay, we
yeah,
can
yeah, morning.
discuss. So
Sure.
already share in Telegram. Okay. So everyone received the Google Drive link, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Huh? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So tomorrow we will meet in same time. Okay.
Yeah, thanks and thank
Yes,
you.
sure.
Thank you, Ajay.
Okay.
Ajay, I just ran that script you told and it worked. Means pipeline was created successfully.
Right.
So yeah, that was
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
Okay.
no issue means anyone of any means issue regarding means where he has stuck like my no issue means if he is practicing or he is working in any environment like his manager giving him any job or writing a script or writing a pipeline or doing some work related to DevOps, he can or if he or she will stuck, then they can message in the group, they can directly message me on the Telegram as well. There is no issue, I will definitely reply.
Okay.
yeah, thank you for your quick response, and that definitely will help all of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ram,
Yes.
Manjunath sir is going to take that CI/CD pipeline. No? Actually,
Yeah,
I was absent from 2 3 days. Actually,
Manjunath sir.
So tomorrow we can discuss.
yeah. If Manjunath sir agrees.
I I was also not available last 2 3 days. So
Actually, I was waiting for you, sir.
eh, it's so urgent actually because I'm busy with some foundation task, which is very important priority for me in my office. So that's why I'm not able to concentrate anywhere.
Okay, no issues, sir. Whenever
Okay,
you are
I'll
available,
I'll
you
I'll
can.
I'll I'll, I'll, I'll try to make it. Okay, one day. Sure, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll come back. Okay. See.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay. Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So tomorrow
guys.
will be it, right?
Tomorrow we will discuss in Git. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.